Good evening. My name is Carrie Pascal, and my topic is avatars in gaming. The use of avatars in gaming in the classroom has become a widely used practice globally. Education is quickly transforming from traditional to virtual learning. Technology is incorporated in every aspect of our lives and has become a vital solution for personal, business, and education. Current and future generations of learners are experiencing the various facets of all that technology advances have to offer. Considering the shift in how technology allows us to communicate today, it is important to note how it has changed the way students learn and teachers approach instructional material. Defining avatars in gaming. In the virtual world of internet and computer, an avatar is a graphical image that is used to represent a person or an idea. An avatar also serves as a representation of the user's identification, such as personality or an alter ego. As it relates to computer user identification, the term avatar was first created by Chip Morningstar and Joseph Romero in 1985. Avatars have become popular with the online gaming community and in education. Digital classrooms allow teachers to reach students in many unique ways by diversifying instruction through online gaming resources. Multimedia environments also enable scholars to be engaged in learning independently as well as collectively. Interactive avatars in computer games can make learning fun and difficult content easier to grasp by satisfying various learning styles. More traditional gaming activities include board games and playing cards. Board games such as bingo can also be played on a smartboard now. So let's power up for instructional learning. Avatars can also be used for all grade levels. Avatars is a great tool for inclusive education as well as encouraging students to actively participate in lessons. And it also helps them to feel confident and comfortable with completing tasks. Utilizing avatars for creating and reciting stories can be fun and engaging for students and also assist with learning the writing process and developing stories. Teachers can also challenge learners by requiring them to construct their own digital story and use several interactive avatars in the storyline to promote critical thinking and creativity. Animated videos often display avatar characters that bring imagination to life, such as talking historical figures. This is especially helpful for subjects like social studies and science, which requires students to memorize facts and analyze in depth information. Game-based learning lets scholars learn through games and take control of their own learning. It is a resource that introduces new content and previously studied material. Interactive games can be used to formally assess students' progress, foster a friendly, competitive learning environment, support cooperative and discovery learning, and offers experimental learning. So this is a video. It's an example of using talking animated characters to bring content to life. I'm not going to show the entire video, just a snippet, just to give you an idea of how animated avatars can be used for classroom instruction.
I have to admit, one of my favorite subjects in school to learn was history. I mean, when my teachers would open the history books and take us on a journey through the past, it was like watching a movie. Now, in history, one of the topics I loved to read about were things like the Civil War, the Gettysburg Address, the Emancipation Proclamation, and stories about how many Americans changed the path of this country. One of those key people in history that many look back on that helped to give direction to the United States of America was Abraham Lincoln. Abraham Lincoln is well known as the 16th President of the United States. When it comes to history books, one of the big things that Abraham Lincoln gets a lot of credit for is leading the United States through the Civil War. Right now, let's have a little fun and talk some more about our 16th president, Abraham Lincoln. Like, did you know that he was born on February 12th, 1809? Well, he was. Abraham Lincoln began his life in Hodgensville, Kentucky.
So that was just a brief example of a video, animated video that a social studies teacher can use to help her students better understand facts and different content surrounding the President of the United States, Civil War, anything of that matter. See, so the first site that we're going to explore is Classcraft. Classcraft is an academic and behavior management gaming website for first grade through higher education, and it offers all academic subjects. Teachers, students, and parents can create an academic account and name your class. Students are able to create avatars, and teachers can generate a new class, or you can import an existing class. Keep track of student progress, give and take away points for good behavior, or as well as for behavior, you can choose to select the type of behavior that you want students to demonstrate in the classroom. You can also create your own custom powers and set time frames for students to earn points and complete assignments. So let's explore Classcraft. Okay, so when you go to Classcraft, it's classcraft.com. You can either choose to get started or you can do a brief overview of the website. Here, you click this drop down box under teachers. It gives you an overview of how you can make your meaningful in your classroom. It talks about student engagement, creating a positive experience for students. It even gives you classroom management ideas, personalized learning, lesson plans, and here different schools and districts use Classcraft. It talks about professional development, so therefore it also helps teachers and not just the students. Let's see, under resources tab, these are gamified lessons that have already been created for you that you can also explore. Here's a training center as well as the knowledge center. So if you have any questions or want to get more information about how to use Classcraft more effectively, you can visit this site here. This tab, find information there. There's a teacher forum to connect with other educators around the world, and there's also a Classcraft store. So we're going to just do an overview of Classcraft so we can understand how it works and what it has to offer. But before we go there, here are the options for teachers and for school districts. Okay, okay, and it gets more, goes more in depth about classroom management and engagement. Okay, and student progress. So let's do a brief overview of Classcraft. Okay, so that is so the second website that we're going to explore is called Scratch. Computer science initiatives are growing in Arkansas, especially in coding. So Scratch is an easy to navigate website for students to learn the basics of coding, and it also lets elementary and secondary students create games, stories, and animations, and encourages hands-on learning. Along with improved academic skills, this website can also help students with communication skills, sharing roles with peers, and also engaging in projects. So let's explore. Okay, so this is Scratch. All right, so here you have, here's under the tab Create, it allows you to create coding projects. And I love the fact that it's color coded, so you can click on different motions. You can click on, students can select the different looks that they want. They have different sounds. Let's see, different operations. So um, it's really, really easy to navigate. It's colorful, it's fun. Okay, let's go back. And it also offers a tutorial. So let's go back there. Okay, so here are a few tutorials talk about getting started at creating animations that talk, animate adventure games. So it's extremely basic and it's easy to use and extremely easy to navigate. So and it gives kids the option, teaches them how to create a story and also how to animate a character. Just kind of playing around with it a little bit. And it walks you step by step about exactly what to select in order to achieve the task. Okay, just want to give you an idea of different things that you can add. Okay, you can also have the character speak. So it says hello and make it say something. You can add sound like music to your video. Your characters can also talk and move. All right. So it's just a brief overview of Scratch. Okay, and Scratch is also accessible at home, so it can be used for educators. Parents can also create an account on Scratch. It has feature projects that have already been completed by teachers or students. That's so that you're able to see a finished product. Let's go down a little bit more. They have all types of projects there. And here allows us to watch a video, get more information about what a finished product will look like. Okay, for the sake of time, we're going to move on to online educational games. So here's a list of educational websites that you can use in your classroom setting. Minecraft in particular is great for math. You can talk about proportions and ratios with your students. TeachTown is also great for English and language arts. Cool Math for math. Lightbolt is great for coding. Kahoot is great for all subjects, every subject possible. And here are my list of references. So thank you so much for listening, and I hope that you all have a wonderful evening.